Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay Beard here. I wanted to get on camera real quick and talk about WrestleMania 35 because I'm going to MetLife Stadium this Sunday to watch WrestleMania. This will be my first WrestleMania ever, so I'm hoping to have a good time. And I just wanted to get on camera and talk about the matches, what I'm looking forward to and whatnot. Because I'm pretty excited, and I'm at work right now, by the way, and there's not much to do right now. It's kind of cold and I'm just bored, so I wanted to get on camera real quick and talk about WrestleMania. Yeah, I want to talk about it real quick. So we got a bunch of matches. I'm looking at the matches right now on my tablet, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. There it is right there. I want to go through a couple of them, like I said. I'm not going to go through that one right now. Alright, I'm going to go through the smaller ones real quick, and build up towards the, bigger matches, the main events, the WWE Championship, the Universal Championship, and the women's main event. So, let's take a look at this. They got this pre-show match right here. Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. I hope I'm not pronouncing his name right. For the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. I'll tell you right now, I don't watch 205 Live. I'll tell you right now, I don't watch wrestling live at all, really. I watch wrestling on YouTube nowadays. I used to watch wrestling live years ago, but I just can't. I can't dedicate my time to sitting through 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown, and I don't know how long 205 is. And then NXT is on network, but I don't have time. I just watch clips, and that's what I can get from WWE these days without going insane. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the same anymore. I can't just sit down and watch wrestling like I used to. Like if it doesn't give me what I want out of it, like that entertainment value. But I'm going to WrestleMania because I'm a long-time wrestling fan. I've been watching it since the late 90s. The Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, the PG era. I've been through all of that. I appreciate the Golden Era. The eras before, Hulk Hogan's time and all that. I appreciate that wrestling as well because that's where it came from. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Who I think is going to win this match? I wouldn't mind if Buddy Murphy retained. Like I said, I don't really have any investment in it. I don't really know these guys. I haven't even seen either of these guys wrestle. I'm gonna be honest. But since he's a champion, he must be champion for a reason, right? So let's go with Buddy Murphy for the win. All right. Let's see what's next here. I'm guessing the Andre. No. We got another pre-show match here. The WrestleMania Women's Battle Royale. So all the women that didn't get a spot in the card, this is where they're going to be wrestling. Who do I think should win? You got, the monsters like Nia Jax and Tamina, right? So if either of them win, sure, fine. Or maybe one of these wrestlers from NXT. Maybe they can get the win, I wouldn't mind that. So whoever wins it, wins it. I'm not, really looking forward to that, I'm not even sure if I'll be there for the pre-show. Like, I might be stuck in traffic just trying to get to the stadium. So, yeah. Next, we got, I'm guessing, next would be the Andre. No, it is on the pre-show. I thought it wasn't, but it is. Okay. So yeah, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Did Braun Strowman win one of those yet? Because if he didn't, I'm picking him. I want him to win. He's one of my favorite wrestlers right now. He's really, I find him really entertaining. I almost want to say he's like bringing what Stone Cold used to bring to television years ago. Like that shock value type stuff. Like I just like watching him on television. He's awesome. So if he's in there, I want him to win. I think he is in there. Yeah, like I remember they're doing this whole thing with him and the guys from Saturday Night Live, right? They're probably gonna be some spot about that. He might like eliminate them both at the same time or something like that, or they might eliminate him, you know, on some bullshit. But yeah, okay, I want Braun Strowman to take that one. Anyway, next we got, I mean, these are not in order, so I'm just guessing what will be the next match. Okay, I'm guessing the Usos versus, well, the champions. Versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus, and versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Let's see, who could, I mean, there's going to be a lot of title changes on that night. So I'm not sure if they should even lose those titles, the Usos. Maybe let Ricochet and Aleister Black get a moment. I don't know, that'd be nice. I like both of those guys. Like, they're both great. I like, especially Aleister Black. I like him a lot. I like his entrance. I like his moveset. The dude's pretty cool, man. Ricochet's not bad either. He has some great high-flying spots and stuff. I like Cesaro and Sheamus too. More Cesaro. Cesaro's one of the greatest wrestlers I've ever seen. Shinsuke and Rusev maybe. I'm not really sure, but I guess I'll either go with the Usos retaining or Ricochet and Aleister Black getting that win in that big spot for them. And next we got the Revival. These probably not gonna go back to back, but the Revival, this match is not gonna follow right after the other tag team match. Maybe I don't know. The Revival versus Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Oh, they're teaming up again? Oh, that's crazy. Then they weren't they a team like years ago? They're back together. Okay, cool. Maybe that would be nice if they won, right? Yeah, I'm going with Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder to win the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. All right, let's get the titles on them. Why not? These guys have been, not in the spotlight for many years now. Why not give them something? Throw them a bone, right? Give them something. What else we got now here? Let's go with one of these singles matches. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. Let's see. Wouldn't mind seeing Rey take the title, but I also would like to see Samoa retain. Yeah. So I'm going with Samoa Joe retaining the title as the fighting champion. Let him retain that. Alright, let's go with one of these, higher tier matches. How about AJ Styles versus Randy Orton? See, I like AJ Styles way more than Randy Orton right now. I used to love Randy Orton. I still do. I mean, I think he's a good wrestler and all that. I've been a fan of him for years. But AJ Styles to me is one of the best wrestlers of all time, and I'm really into him right now. So I'm going with AJ Styles. Give AJ Styles one at WrestleMania. He got one last year, but let him, just Randy, put him over. Put AJ over, man. Please, just do it. That would be very generous of you to do that. Now let's go with Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor for the IC title, Intercontinental Championship. I think Bobby Lashley's been IC champion for a while now, right? Why not just put the title on Finn Balor? And, let me say this real quick. I'm going over these, but I honestly don't really care who wins a majority of these matches. I'll be quite honest. The only match on the card I'm really invested in is Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan, but we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, fuck it. Just put the title on Finn. I like Finn. He has a cool entrance, decent moveset. Put it on him. Why not? I like Bobby Lashley too, but fuck it. Just put the title on Finn. I don't know. Alright. This match I'm kind of actually looking a little bit forward to. Shane versus The Miz. Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Falls Count Anywhere. I'm so happy they put that stipulation on there, because I was looking at the card the other day and I was like, why are there so many regular matches on this card? Can one of these matches be a hardcore match or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Can we get some kind of fucking no DQ or last man stand or some shit, first blood, or I don't know. goddamn, you know. But yeah, okay, we got. Yeah, I'm thinking Miz is gonna go over in this spot. I don't see why Shane would win this match. He doesn't really have a reason to, you know. Yeah, let Miz get some retribution for Shane attacking his dad, right? You know, storyline wise. Let Miz go over. Even though I think at this point, Miz is so good on the mic, and he's been so loyal to this company for so many years. He's been doing good work. That I think Miz should be in the top spot eventually, man. Like I think that the WWE should give him another chance at the WWE Championship. Anyway, let's just get this shit over with. I fucking hate this. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle's farewell match. Oh my fucking god. Of all the wrestlers, whose stupid ass decision was it to have Kurt Angle fight Baron Corbin on his last match? His farewell match. Baron Corbin? Really? It was even worse. It's like you got Angle on Raw and SmackDown the last couple weeks, like facing people like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and who else? I forgot who else, but it was like a bunch of other people. I was like, these matches would have been so much better than Baron Corbin. You know, like I don't know. I don't want to say I don't like Baron Corbin. I don't really care about him. It's just like it's weird to see that. Oh, that would have been nice. I'm hoping like maybe they change it up, like in the actual show. How about Kurt Angle versus John Cena? You know, like Kurt Angle gave John Cena his first match on SmackDown all those years ago in his debut match. It would be kind of fitting if John Cena gave Kurt Angle his farewell match, you know, but you know, WWE doesn't think like that. They just do whatever the hell they want to do these days. They know what's best for us, apparently. Okay. Alright, we're getting through these. Let's get over this, okay, this Boston Hug connection. Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus the what now? Who the hell are these people? The Iconics? Billy Kay and Peyton. I don't know who the fuck these people are. That tells you how much I'm watching wrestling at least WWE these days. And then, Nia Jax and Tamina are in this match, so they're probably not in that women's battle royale. So I don't know who's gonna win that shit. Anyway, as far as this one, I'm sorry, I don't really care that much. I guess maybe if Beth Phoenix and Natalya won, that'd be nice. I mean, Natalya's been doing so much good work these years, for so many years, that I wouldn't mind seeing her get that win. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe just have Bayley and Sasha retain. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day to me. Yeah. Any one of those teams cool, except for the one I don't even know. Like Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, I have no idea who they are, so I'm like, whatever. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre singles match. They got to put Roman Reigns in this match because they have nothing else better for him to do. Right? He's not in the main event anymore, so like it's time to face Drew McIntyre. Drew's like, I mean, no homo, but Drew is in amazing shape. Like, he did not look like that years ago, a couple years ago. Like, I don't want to say he's been juicing up or anything, but dude looks like a monster. Anyway, I guess no, they're probably gonna have Roman Reigns win this. It's probably gonna have Roman Reigns, you know, get the win over McIntyre here. So whatever. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Alright, let's get to the big ones now, right? Let's get to the big matches. Let's go over... Let's just do Lesnar and Rollins, shall we? Even though it's probably going to go on after the, you know, Coffee and Bryan. But as far as Lesnar and Rollins, I wouldn't mind to see Rollins just win. You know, like, I really am not a fan of Brock's reign. It's really stale and boring. I like Brock Lesnar, but like we gotta change this shit up. We gotta get that title off of him, man. This shit is getting repetitive as hell. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing Paul Heyman come on Raw talking about my name is Paul Heyman and blah blah, and I'm the advocate for Brock Lesnar and all this shit. Like, whatever, man. You know, like, I'm just sick and tired of it. It's been like this for the last 7 years. Ever since Brock came back, it's just been tired, man. So put title on Reigns on Rollins. I'll be happy, I guess. I like Rollins. He's a good wrestler. So put it on him. Now, as far as Kingston versus Bryan, I don't know if you know, but I really need Kingston to win this match for sure. I mean, simple as that. You know, like, the WWE has not put the WWE Championship on a fully blooded black man ever. I know you're thinking already, like, The Rock. Yeah, he's black, but he doesn't really identify himself as black. He's more of a Samoan. He's half black, half Samoan, and he really doesn't identify himself as black. Let's be real here. So let's put the title. I got that from the Slug Daddy. I can't even talk. The Slug Daddy from OTRS. I agree with him, man. He's 100% right, bro. Like, this company has not put the title on a black man. If they have, it's only been like once, which is The Rock. You know, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Why is it just The Rock? They put the world title on Booker T and Mark Henry and I don't know who else. I can't even think of who else. It was no, I was thinking what's this guy's name, but that was the ECW championship. I don't even know, Ezekiel, some shit like that. But yeah, they put top titles on black wrestlers before, but not the top title. So let's get, and that's not the only reason I want Kingston to win. I already know people are gonna say like, oh, he's wanting to win because he's black. No, Kingston has been in the company for 11 years. You know, like, they put in the storyline, but it's true. And they were about to put him in that top spot years ago. You know, but you know, Randy Orton kind of fucked it up, or I wouldn't. All right, so I didn't get to finish what I was saying because I was interrupted. I had to go do something real quick, but I think I was finished with all the matches except we didn't talk about Triple H versus Batista. No holds barred. If Triple H loses, he must retire from entering competition. Okay, so that tells you who's going over right there, because Triple H is not going to stop wrestling anytime soon, right? I mean, he's in good shape and whatnot. I don't see how he would stop wrestling anytime soon. So Triple H will probably win, but I would like to see Batista take that win. That would be nice. So I'm hoping Batista would win that. I think I'm more of a fan of Batista anyway. Like, I like his entrance music, and just overall, I don't know. I just like Batista more than Triple H. I like Triple H, but never was like, you know, like, oh man, here comes. I don't know. I mean, sometimes, you know, like when he came back years ago from his injury, that was pretty cool. You know, he got a huge pop, probably the biggest pop of his life, but you know. But, you know, because Triple H is God, he'll probably win and, you know, go over Batista. But last match of the night, it is the main event. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Winner takes all, triple threat match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship and the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Title, I was about to say title unification, but it's not a unification. It's just they'll have both championships. They've been pushing Becky. What the hell am I even saying? They've been pushing Becky a lot lately, you know. So I'm thinking they're gonna probably have her win this match. Now they could swerve us and have Ronda win, and she'll probably get booed out the building though, because she's a heel now and people just don't like her. If they have Charlotte win, I guarantee it's gonna be like crickets in the stadium. Like, honestly, like, I don't think anybody really wants to see Charlotte win. So yeah, they kind of have to have Becky win this match, if they want to end WrestleMania on a high note, you know. And as far as it main eventing and it being the first ever women's WrestleMania main event, I mean, I'm fine with it. My thing is like, it's cool that you're doing this, but are you gonna do it more often now? Like I feel like the next years is gonna go right back to, normal, and it'll be like Randy Orton versus John Cena in the main event for the WWE Championship. It won't be that, it'll probably be something like Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins probably for the Universal Championship. But like, I don't know, WWE is trying to like make up for the fact that the women weren't allowed to wrestle at the Greatest Royal Rumble, and then that Crown Jewel because it was in Saudi Arabia, and then they had to go make a all women's pay-per-view Evolution, which was pretty nice. It was decent. I watched the other day for the first time. It was nice. Um, I'm watching from afar, to seeing if the WWE will keep up with this so-called revolution. Because they've treated the women wrestlers like crap for many years. They just been thrown out there to wrestle 5-minute matches and shake their ass for the camera and then go back in the locker room. And lately, yeah, they've been doing better. So let's see if they keep this up. Let's see if it's not just all talk, and they actually keep it up and have these women in some nice spots. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about real quick. I hope I communicated myself well enough. I don't know, but yeah, I can't really say I'm like super excited for this WrestleMania. Like I said before, I'm just going because I've never been to WrestleMania before. I wanted to go for all of my life that I've been watching wrestling since like 5 years old. I've always watched WrestleMania on pay-per-view. My favorite WrestleMania was WrestleMania X7. I think a lot of people's favorite WrestleMania was that one. X19. WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 20. I want to say 21. Yeah, 21's fine. I mean, I haven't been watching since 17. I've been watching since like 14. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. On and on and on and on. I couldn't go to 20, WrestleMania 20, because I was like 10 years old at the time, so there was no way in hell I was gonna be able to go there. I mean, it could have my mom or my dad could have brought me there, but they weren't trying to go to WrestleMania. And then, like I think I said before, WrestleMania 29, I could have went there, but I didn't have a job at the time, so that wasn't feasible, right? And then no, that was it. Yeah, that was the only WrestleManias I could have physically went to, but because I saw that this WrestleMania was at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, and I, living in New York, I have the means to get there. I said, why not? Let me just do it. Let me just